What's going on? What's going on, everybody out there in YouTube land? This your boy, the Surreal Wonder, still pondering, looking outside the window early in the morning, chiefing my chiba, as I have a tendency to do. And I was thinking about one of the things that I count on a daily basis that nobody even thinks about, and it's called the Jones effect. Anybody's ever heard of the Jones effect out there? Well, if you haven't, I'm going to fill you in. When I was a salesman, one of the most powerful techniques that I learned as in a closed scenario was the Jones effect. The Jones effect is essentially showing the person that their neighbors are buying as well. Everybody's doing it. And what you do is you show the checks to the person that you're trying to sell, and you say, oh, Miss Brown bought this much, and Miss Johnson bought this much, and you know little JB down the block, he bought my whole thing. And what this would do, it would reinforce a number of things. It would say, it's okay to buy from me. They believed in me, why shouldn't you? If you don't buy from me, you will be the odd man out. If you don't buy from me, maybe there's something wrong with you. And I noticed that the more checks I had, the stronger the effect would be. Now I bring this to light just to show that how many of us live life by the Jones effect. And to me, as a salesman, I no longer called it the Jones effect after a certain amount of time. I called it the lemming effect. Where one lemming would jump off a cliff and the next lemming would just do the same, and then go into a continuous chain of suicidal lemmings until there's none. Either you've played the game or you've seen the footage. That's exactly what they do. And that's exactly what we do a lot of the times. Why do you have the newest iPhone? Why? Because it's shiny? What does it do? It has 5 new apps? Why do you have the newest car? Gauge that to your income. Can you afford the newest car? Are you one of those guys treading water but looking sweet? I'm just asking you some personal ass questions. You ain't got to answer this, in response or feel a certain offense to this, what I'm saying, but you should feel something. My brothers, I know a lot of the cats around the hood. They have the sweetest Air Force Ones, they have the newest jeans, and they have the flyest outfits you can see, but I've been to their houses. They live like crackheads, a lot of them. If that ain't you, I ain't talking about you. But I am talking about you if you're making $30,000 and dressing that certain type of sweet. Can you really, even in the deep south, where the cost of living is not too high, you making $30,000 and you're dressing like that, you're driving like that, my nigga, I've met you and you have kids. How can you afford to live like that? Because it's validated by your neighbors? Because the next poor guy is rocking the same Air Force Ones and the same J's as you? Driving a sweet new Lexus with the TVs in it? That's why you have to have it? Who's watching TVs in your fucking back seat? Why you got all of them on when you're riding solo? Because it looks sweet? What is the purpose of having a rim on your car? They're $500 a piece for the cheap ones. And they do nothing for your car. They fuck up your wheels, and they fuck up your rack and pinion, and they fuck up your steering. You keep on making hard turns with them rims on your wheels and see what happens to you. Why? Why do we do these things? Why do we get credit cards and buy the most god-awful dumb shit in the world, not realizing they're going to have to pay 25% on it because everybody else is doing it? Because that's the end thing? Why do you have a laptop? If you can justify it for school, hey, I can't blame you. But I know a lot of people that just carry around laptops around room to room in their house. And that's it. Why? These are just some simple ass questions. And I've ultimately come to the realization a long time ago that, it's because everybody else is doing it. It's reported on TV. It's what your mom's doing. It's what your cousin's doing. It's what your best friend's doing. It's what the girls love. But everybody's doing it. And I just want you to think about what you're doing. Think about what you're wearing. Think about what you're driving. Think about where you live. Think about what you're watching me on. Think about the size of your TV. Can you really afford that? Did you get a payday loan to do anything in the last, matter of fact, fuck it, ever? Why? That's the most craziest shit ever. That payday loan is legal loan sharking. No matter, I can't imagine a good ass reason to get a payday loan. Even if I'm facing eviction, I will tell my landlord, hey man, give me 15 days and I'll move a mountain, rather than try to get my payday loan on and try to pay him back, whenever. And that's going to really be hard, because if he was having a trouble with bills before, wouldn't a new, bigger bill be more trouble for you on top of your monthly load? Since your monthly load was so, heavy, you had to get a payday loan. Are you expecting a windfall? Something to think about, man. That's just completely side subject. But I want you to think about what you do because other people tell you to do it, and what you do because it just looks good on the next person. I want you to be critical with your thinking, man. If you can't afford something, you shouldn't get it. You should live according to your means, and then you can save what you have and get, a better lifestyle for yourself, rather than just doing what everybody's doing just for the sake of everybody's doing it. But I'm running along. Real simple. Real easy, man. Don't be the next lemming to jump off the motherfucking cliff. Think for your fucking self. Be blessed. Be wary. You know.